Okay, what? I'm back for another episode of the podcast. Me, the host, Zafer. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm being so silly right now. This isn't how I introduce the episodes. This must be a weird episode, huh? This must be a strange episode. I mean, it's really not. Let me start over. Well, what is, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot how to do the intros. Wow. This is so embarrassing. And here's the thing okay, it's season 2, right? Do I have to say every time it's a new episode? Do I have to say the name of it? Because is this episode 20 something or is this episode 4? Because it's season 2, episode 4. But is it should I call it episode 4? Because we already did episode 4. That was the Legend of the Galloping Ghost. I think I'm gonna change how I do intros. Actually, this is the start of a new intro. Forget the old intro, Well, don't forget it, cherish it. It died, but hey, cherish it. We're gonna be doing a new intro. Okay, welcome to the Tears Over Beers podcast. I'm your host, and today we are going to be talking about sex. Now, I bet you're wondering, what is sex? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know. It's pretty obscure. No, we all know. Okay, so listen, if you're young, if you don't know what sex is, then you probably shouldn't be listening to this episode. Because I don't know if I really am going to explain what sex is here. This isn't really sex ed. This is more of like a side. This is more of an extracurricular. Like, I'm going to explain different types, because recently, my pals, we've been taking tests on, what really grinds our gears in a good way, And they were like, "Whoa, okay, good stuff. Like I like to hunt wolves, but the wolves are people. I like to do that." Or I like to fill jars with my urine and throw it at people that are out, like walking outside my window. That's all fine and dandy, but then they saw mine. They're like, "Wait, you seem to have some missing data." Oh, missing data, huh? Well, I mean. So they're like, what is that? And okay, I'm equally as confused. I'm like, what do you mean? What's what? They just see blank. It's 100% and then it's blank where this meter should be. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. I answer all the questions as I normally would. What's different? Like, which stat is it? And they're like, oh, it's the top stat. It's 100%. And I'm like, oh, that's clout. That's, clout. CLOUT. And they don't know what that is. And I'm like, who are these losers who don't know who cloud is? Clout. It's not cloud with a D. That's how British people say it. They say, oh, mate, got some cloud. It's not, no one, like, okay, cool. No, it's clout. Huh. It's clout. So so apparently they don't know what clout is. Apparently it's not as popular, especially in relation to, sex. Well, basically, clout is like when something's like really like cool and popular, and people will be like, damn, that's like really cool. It's kind of like status, but through instant means. Like it's instant status, statification. If you have this clout, like basically, I'm chasing the hottest trend. That's what gets me going. The hottest, newest trend. For example, I did have a Fortnite phase. I'm not proud of it. It was a little weird. I got really into battle royales, very violent, live action role play. But that's besides the point. What I am proud of is, have you heard of this game, Five Nights at Freddy's? Now, this is not the Five Nights at Freddy's episode. Don't get your hopes up. This is the sex episode, the sex episode. Not like piss, because I don't like filling jars with pee and throwing them at passerbys out my window. This is sex episode. Yeah, you get it. I feel like I'm underestimating your intelligence, listener. But maybe it deserves to be underestimated. Who knows? I don't know you. You could be one of them anarcho-communists. You could be. So Five Nights at Freddy's, right? First game was, it was decently popular. It had Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. They were all great members of the cast, Good start. It got very popular through YouTube, through Let's Players. They were like, oh, what? Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. This is so scary. And everyone was like, it is scary, but it's funny if it's not scaring me. That's kind of the mentality of a lot of things in life. Wow, that's horrible. Good thing it's not happening to me. Ha ha ha. That's a lot of people's mentality. Not mine, though. I'm a good person. Anyways, I liked it for the lore, and the character designs were I just thought they were really neat. I just thought they were really cute. But 2015, I believe, was the year where it got something really cool happened. It's very popular in relation to Five Nights at Freddy's. It was called Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, it was a game that came out after the first game. Whenever it took place, I don't want to spoil it, but there was this character, so Chica from the first game, just a big yellow bird. Now, Toy Chica is a big plastic yellow bird with curves for days. Now, I don't think that people should be having sex with animals of any kind. I don't think that people should be having sex with robots of any kind. And I don't think people should be having sex with the ghosts of dead children or just dead children in general. Anything involved with dead children, I think that sex should be far away from. That's just my personal opinion. But if you disagree, you are most definitely incorrect. I feel like I'm not, this isn't, one of my hot takes. This is just kind of basic human decency, right? However, I was into this yellow plastic animatronic chicken lady because, she was so thick. Still is. Still alive. I know she's out there. I just need to find her. But is it really still popular? Is Five Nights at Freddy's, especially in relation to Toy Chica, is that the hottest new thing? No, not really. Like, maybe it's the politician in me. I try to be apolitical, but I always come back to politics. I don't know why. It's just, the deep inside me, something political wants to happen deep inside me. And some people say I'm too political. I think I'm not political enough, and I'll explain what I mean in a later episode. This episode's about sex. Sex, right? In terms of the clout fetish. What is the coolest, what is the hit new song, what is the freshest beats, what is the newest hottest movie, what is the best fashion trends? All of these things I take into account when picking a mate. There was a certain virus going around where people got particular powers. I chose according to which powers would be the coolest, and I don't know, sometimes you forget about the clout. You stop chasing the clout sometimes, and you try to settle down, and it doesn't work out. So you decide that clout is all you need. And I just want to do what's popular. I want to do what's cool. I want to do what's right. And also popular. Like, if I get into a relationship with someone, they better not be some fucking normal ass, boring ass, 9-to-5 job, working class, middle class motherfucker, right? I want some celebrity. Even when I was in high school, I was like, okay, who is the top dog around here? Who is the coolest motherfucker? And oftentimes it would be the teacher. So, it was really 50-50. It was a coin flip depending on who they were. I tried with the principal, but there's only one principal, so, on a 50-50 coin flip, it's like, is it even worth it, Did I graduate high school? Who's to say? Do I have a diploma? Who is to say? Not me. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about sex. And I don't think high schoolers should have sex. I certainly didn't. Anyways, The Mandalorian. It's this new Disney show. This new Disney Channel XD, Disney X. It's new. It's brand new. It has this character. I believe their name is young Yoda. And Yoda, originally, cool, he was popular in the 70s, I guess. Frankly, too old for me. But we got young Yoda now. Young Yoda, he looking so fresh, so clean, like a money machine. And that's basically what he is to Disney. He's a money machine, printing out those big green bucks, green like his skin. And his skin is soft, baby soft skin. Not a baby, though. Young Yoda. Oh my gosh, I'm not talking about Star Wars, I'm talking about sex. I need to stay on topic. What have we learned so far? What progress have we made? Do I like to throw jars of piss at people? No. Do I like what's popular? Yeah, I like to keep with the trends. I think it's hot. I think it's cool. I like Toy Chica. I have a certain interest in women, but I try to ignore it. It's a bit inappropriate. My body, right, has been going through some changes. It's been going through them for a while, trust me. This is nothing compared to what's happened previously. I'm wearing a sock on my hand for medical reasons. Kind of like a sock puppet. The puppet from Five Nights at Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy 2, in fact. Toy Chica's in that, and I like Toy Chica. if any listeners are of age and built like Toy Chica, please, please, for the love of God, like I don't want like if you have skin, do not DM me. I want plastic bag, ghost blow down, haunted alleyway. That's what I want. It's helpful. Remember when Fall Guys was big? I was making an episode about Fall Guys when that was big. Back in, what year was it? 2020. I made an episode about Among Us the next week because Fall Guys dropped in sales in stocks. Among Us skyrocketed. 8 million people playing at the same time in one lobby. The servers couldn't handle it. That's eventually why I stopped having to make Among Us videos, because they just were not doing well anymore after the, entire game fucking exploded. How does a game explode? The first of its kind, truly. But exploding is not good for business. I should know. Ever heard of Deadly Explosion? It's a movie. It's more of a documentary. They go around. This guy, David the Avid, he goes around. He talks about deadly explosions. Yeah, turn off. Am I right? I wouldn't okay, for real, David the Avid. If you're whatever, is it David the Avid or David the Avid? You can't have both, right? Sorry, David the Avid. If you're listening to this, come on the show. I just wanna talk. I just wanna have a little chit chat. No harm, no foul. No cape, no cowl. Oh, yeah, superheroes were big for a time. The MCU, good anime. It's weird that they call it the Marvel Cinematic Universe instead of the Marvel Animatic. Wouldn't it be the MAU because it's anime? Weird that happened. I'm all over the place this episode. This is the sex episode. Sex is so exciting and interesting. Why am I not talking about it? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess that's all for me. What's the hottest trend? Let me look it up. Oh, there's this politician guy who's trending. Well, I guess I'm gonna bang some politicians. I mean, that's always a good move. Because I think people who have had sex with politicians definitely are not faded into obscurity, you know? And I am a clout chaser. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I will get famous from it. And they'll probably be ridiculed. I might ruin their career. But I will be like, damn, you did that? Shit, you're so cool. You're so fine. And I'll be like, yeah, the only fine I'm paying is breaking and entering, because um, this isn't my house. All right, that's all the time we have for this episode. I don't know. Boy. Goodbye now.